I'm with you so far. Within those communities, some kind of organization had to take charge of things like weddings and funerals, right? In order to manage all of those people, someone had to create and maintain an up-to-date family register. Like government officials. Correct. In the past, before nations were well established, villages and cities sprang up around churches. The practice of taxation emerged from what were once donations to the churches as thanks for the duties they performed. The churches of old served in many roles, including nursing the sick, expanding the doctrine, and educating the populace. Wow, the church really did a lot for the people. It should be easy to see how the church grew so powerful. Of course, this was all before the fall. After the fall, those same believers were all too happy to abandon us and demand the separation of church and state. So then what is the church exactly? These days, the church is purely a place of worship. Its purpose is to aid any who would seek to return to Devaloka. Isn't that what you should have said from the start? It would have saved a bunch of time. Haha, I am a member of the clergy. I would never miss a chance to give a sermon. Now then, I shall continue to describe the rise and fall of the church after the fall. No, thank you. No, thank you. It is almost difficult to take offense at such an immediate rejection. I feel sorry for you. Hey, you. What is it? You don't have any friends. Aw, code. Straight to the point. That hurts. Now you're thinking I can see why, right? Nope, not really. Enough already. You can just say what you really think. It's fine, I'm happy just knowing that I was Asa in my past life. You're satisfied with that? Yeah, I mean, I admired him. It's a dream come true. Not much of a dream. That's not true at all. This is really amazing. And now fate has reunited me with Inanna through this glorious connection to our past lives. It's so romantic. I see. Weird. Inanna seemed a lot nicer in my dreams. Only in dreams, my friend. Only in dreams. Almost a regnum. Say, Angie, could you tell me a bit more about the private council? Frankly, I'm afraid there's little I can tell you. Because it's one of the church's secrets, or because the council wields power in name only these days. I cannot teach you much about an advisory body with no real power. Really? The new constitution established the separation of church and state. The church could no longer participate directly in politics, but its influence remained unchanged. Thus, the church was able to force the king to submit to an advisory body that it controlled. So this happened before the fall. Gosh, that information is pretty old then. Indeed, now that the church has lost its authority, the advisory body exists in name only. However, that is not to say that the council members themselves are without some influence. Why are those positions still filled? If they aren't necessary, wouldn't it be better to do away with them? Court culture has always been built upon precedent. Unless someone takes up the cause and enacts drastic changes, traditions tend to persist. That is why even now the private council is not without its influences. Since it seemed to be causing no harm up until now, no one bothered to do anything about it. A powerful organization forgotten by time. It sounds perfect for masking a conspiracy. Goodness, why must they continue to drag the good name of the church through the mud? As if we did not have enough problems already. It's all about the church system. I had some crazy problems myself. But we're back in Regnum finally, after all that talking. Alright, let's start searching for avatars. Do you think there are any left in the city with that rehabilitation program? There have to be some people still in hiding. And how do you plan on smoking them out? And we have to wonder if they will even be willing to meet with us. That'll be sorted out during the information gathering phase, right? Anyway, let's go. Let's go. Where are we going? Somewhere. Well, we won't get anywhere just standing around. Let's just have a look around the city for the time being. Righto. Koda's hungry, you know? Koda, you're quite the glutton. Last time we were in a hurry. We couldn't eat tasty things. What about that hot dog I gave you? Hey, what's this? If you want to know that kind of stuff, ask me. I'm a local. I'm a local too. Oh yeah, forgot about that. And tell Koda what's up. Regnum is a cultural center, so of course our cuisine is also well developed. So what can you eat, you know? Well, there are pickled vegetables, consume made from boiled root vegetables, oven-baked meat. Sounds normal. What the hell? What's with that plain lineup of home cooking? It's not my fault. My mother loved cooking. It was delicious, so I never had any complaints. Sounds strangely normal for a rich kid like you. Yeah. Guess I have to tell you, I come from a powerful family after all. Let me tell you about some of the gorgeous dinners I've seen in my day. Yay, Koda, I can't wait. The hors d'oeuvres were right. A seafood and cheese dip. Also a terrine garnish with wild duck and jelly. There was a smoked salmon salad, marinated oysters, and octopus. Then porcini pot pie soup. Koda hasn't heard of those. They sure sound tasty, you know? I've never eaten any of those. What's dip? It's that stuff. It's all thick. You can dunk stuff in it, or you spread it on bread. What about jelly and terrine? One's kind of gloppy, and the other's kind of square. They're pretty good spread on the bread. And marinade? You soak stuff in it to flavor it. It's pretty good spread on bread, I guess. I don't really get it. It sounds like everything goes on bread. You ain't getting it at all. Oh, really? All this stuff's awesome on top of crackers, too. Oh, crackers, crispy, tasty. I know, right? Crackers are good times. Just forget it. Alright, I'm gonna end it here. Next part, we'll search around Regnum. Find some clues. See you guys then.